My mother lesson exercises. Today we are going to discuss in this video. Just look at the exercise 1.3. Look at the following transcriptions. Write the words in normal spelling. Now the given transcription is phonetical transcription as it is given. What are the words? Remember is remember. Okay, we should not say remember, right? Remember. Next word is business. Okay, business. Next, luxury. What is the third word? Luxury. Fourth word is energy. Not energy. Okay, what is the word? Energy. R is given in the bracket, that shows it's a silent one. We don't stress on that, so we have to say energy, right? The next word is steady. What is the next word? Steady. These are the phonetical transcriptions. Now next exercise 1.4. Look at the following words. Circle the words that sounds different with regard to the sound of bold letters. The first one is done for you. Now if you really look at the series of words given here, the first series is center, class and come. What is the bold letter in every word here? That is C. Okay, C letter is given in a bold form, and they are asking you to find out which word is different from the rest. Now center, when we say, we are pronouncing C letter as S. Center, we are saying center. And class, when we say class, we are saying C as K. Class. Okay. And come again, we have K sound. So center in the first series, which is different from class and come, because C is pronounced here as S, whereas class K, come K. So center is circled here. Next word, beside, business, consist. Now what is a bold letter given in this series of words? S. Okay, S letter is in bold form. If you observe, beside, S sound, business, Z sound we are saying here. We are producing Z sound when we pronounce S, business. Consist. Now S again here is S. So beside and consist has S sound, whereas business, when we say, we are saying Z sound, business. Okay, so it is circled, which is odd one, different one compared to the two. Govern, growing, gentle. Govern, growing, gentle. Now what is a bold letter in this series? G. G letter is in a bold form. Govern, when we say govern, it's G. Okay, G sound. Growing, it is again G, growing. Gentle, it's J. Okay, when we say J, when we pronounce G here, it's gentle. We are saying gentle. So it is odd, different from the two. Growing, govern. Govern, growing. G is pronounced as G here, whereas gentle has J. So it is circled. Okay. The next word, like, live, limit. Like, live, limit. And the bold letter in this series is I. Like, live, limit. Now when we say like, we are saying I. Okay, what we are saying? I. Okay, I. Live, E sound. Live, E. Limit, E again. So live, limit are similar. Live, limit are similar. When we say like, we are saying I sound. I. We are saying or pronouncing it as I. So it is circled here. It is odd one. Next, such, much epoch. Such, much, epoch. Now when I say such, ch in the series, ch is given in the bold form. Such, we say such, ch sound, much, again ch sound, epoch, k sound, which has k, epoch, k. Okay, so it is odd one, so circled here. Face, family, wake. Face, family, wake. Now what is a bold letter in this series here? A letter is given in a bold form. And find out the odd one. When we say face, we are producing this A as A only. Face, family. When I say family, A is pronounced as A sound. So family, wake. Wake, A again. So odd one is what? Family. Okay. Family. Mention the number of syllables in each of the following words here, which is done here. What is a syllable? Before that, I have to define here. Syllable is nothing but the combination of vowel and consonant sound together makes a syllable. Or sometimes you might even find a single vowel sound can also form itself as a syllable. So a word can consist of 1, 2 or 3 or more than that. So when we have one syllable, we call it as a monosyllabic. 2 syllables, disyllabic. 3 syllables, trisyllabic. More than 3 if we have, polysyllabic. Okay, it is called as polysyllabic. So syllable is a combination of vowel and consonant sounds. Here, look at the business word. Business. I have just separated them. Like how do we break the word to make it very simple pronunciation? Business. So it is two vowels. It has 2 syllables. It has. So it is disyllabic word. Memory. Mem-a-re. So mem-a-re, which is which has 3 syllables. It is called as trisyllabic. Fa-mi-li. Okay, family. It has again 3 syllables, so trisyllabic word it is. Tuition, which is again has got 3 syllables, so it is again called as trisyllabic word. Quai. Okay, qua-it-li. Qua-it-li. It has 3 syllables in this, so it is trisyllabic word. Again, pious. 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 It has 2 syllables, which is called disyllabic word. So syllable is nothing but the combination of vowel and consonant sound together makes a syllable. Yeah, sometimes even you find a separate vowel sound also can form itself as a syllable, as we have tuition. E is a separate vowel which has formed itself in under syllable. Okay, a single vowel sound also can be called as syllable. Now matching here, frugality. You can say frugality, which matches with J. The quality of using only as much money as is necessary. Okay, frugality, the quality of using only as much money as is necessary. Aromatic. Aromatic means what? Having a pleasant smell is called aromatic. Down to earth. Down to earth. Down to earth, which means practical. You can say practical. Yes, practical. Down to earth, practical. Hospitality. Look at that. Hospitality, friendly and generous behavior towards guests. Okay, hospitality, friendly and generous behavior towards guests. Soothing. Now what is soothing? It means touching gently and showing affection. Touching gently and showing affection. Soothing. Assailed. Assailed means disturbed, came upon suddenly or strongly. Assailed. Nostalgia, a feeling of pleasure and also slight sadness when you recall a period in the past, is nostalgia. Tart. Tart means sour taste. Sour taste, tart. Mortified. Mortified means feeling ashamed. caressing, caressing, comforting, having, gently calming effect is what caressing. Now fill in the blanks with a, an, or the articles here. My growing up years are suffused with the memory of, okay, the memory of Rameshwaram and the two people who were the center of my world then, my father and mother. Ours was a middle class family. My father had his own small business besides being the imam of the mosque. My mother, Ashiamma, came from a family, one of whom had some time in the past been given the title of Bahadur by the British. So these are the answers you can note down. Fill in the blanks with prepositions here. I came from my work. I came home from my work at Tumba and sat by my mother for a long time. When I had to leave, she blessed me in a choked voice. Yes, I came home from my work at Tumba and sat by my mother for a long time. When I had to leave, she blessed me in a choked voice. I should not have been so preoccupied with my work. I should not have been so preoccupied with my work. My father lived to the age of 102. My father lived to the age of 102. After I received the news of her passing away, as I made my way to Rameshwaram, memories of her assailed me. After I received the news of her passing away, as I made my way to Rameshwaram, memories of her assailed me. Fill in the blanks with suitable forms of the verbs given in the brackets now. One day I sat, okay, one day my mother had made chapatis instead of rice. One day my mother had made chapatis instead of rice. I sat. Sit is a given verb. Yes, sat at my place on the floor and ate with relish as she rolled out one fresh chapati after another. One day my mother had made chapatis instead of rice. I sat at my place on the floor and ate with relish as she rolled out one fresh chapati after another. Mothers always love children unconditionally. Mothers always love children unconditionally. Do children respond in the same way? Do children respond in the same way? How would you treat your mother in her old age? How would you treat your mother in her old age? Now rewrite the following sentences as directed. I have done in the next slide. Just look at that. Kalam's brother said to Kalam, Amma will never say no to you. Now given sentence is in direct speech and they are asking you to change it into indirect now. First and the foremost rule that we need to remember, we need to look at the reporting verb which is said to, which is in past tense. So we have to change that said to into told. Okay, then remove the inverted commas and place the conjunction that. And then change the tense according to the table and also the pronouns. So the answer is Kalam's brother told Kalam that Amma would never say no to him. Okay, Kalam's brother said to changes into told. Kalam, inverted commas are removed, that Amma will changes into would, never say no to you changes into him. Okay, so you is referred to Kalam, so it changes according to third person. The second person pronoun always changes according to third person. Mother once said to me, you are a growing child. Mother once said to me, you are a growing child. Mother once told me that. Mother once told me that you were a growing child. Mother once told me that you were a growing child. Now again said to changes into told here. inverted commas replaced with that conjunction, and are, which is a present tense, changes into past, that changes to were. So mother once told me that you were a growing child. They molded my personality and thoughts. Okay, so here they are asking you to change the voice. The given sentence is in active voice. They molded my personality and thoughts. Now, while changing active into passive, we have to see the object first. My personality and thoughts is what the object. So we take it in the first position, in subject position. My personality and thoughts. Okay, molded. Now molded shows which tense, which is a simple past. Simple past, yes, that changes into helping verb plus V3, that is was or were plus V3 of the same verb. So my personality and thoughts were molded, okay, by. They changes into them. My personality and thoughts were molded by them. Food was being rationed by the authorities. Food was being rationed by the authorities. Now here, given sentence is in passive voice, okay, passive voice, and they are asking you to change it into active voice. Food was being rationed by the authorities. Okay, if you really look at the tense here, was being rationed, which shows that it is in past continuous tense, which is a passive structure. Now changing it into active voice, the authorities were rationing food. The authorities were rationing food. They molded my personality and thoughts. They molded my personality and thoughts. Now again here they are asking you to change it into passive voice. Given sentence is an active voice, and molded, that shows which is in simple past tense. My personality and thoughts were molded by them. Okay, by them. Food was being rationed by the authorities. The authorities were rationing the food. I have just repeated the answer, I believe. Ashiyama was a devout Muslim. Now add a tag here. Add a tag. Ashiyama was a devout Muslim, comma, wasn't she? Okay, I just have given here full stop. Just change it into question mark. Okay, question mark we have to place here. Ashiyama was a devout Muslim, wasn't she? Question mark to be added instead of full stop here. Okay, change that into question mark. No other woman in our family was as caring as our mother. No other woman in our family was as caring as our mother. So given sentence is in degrees of comparison, which is in positive degree, and they're asking you to change it to comparative degree. Our mother was more caring than any other woman in our family. Our mother was more caring than any other woman in our family. Now read the following sentences correcting the errors here. At first I had no idea why I am being pulled up. Okay, at first I had no idea why I was being pulled up. Why I was. Okay, am changes into was here. Then I was about 8 years. Then I was about 8. You have to say, otherwise 8 years old you have to add. Okay, 8. You can say 8 or else 8 years old. I asked myself, why should I have done so? I asked myself, should I have done so? This is the structure that you have to follow. I asked myself, should I have done so? When I returned back home, I was hungry and tired. When I returned home, okay? When I returned home, I was hungry and tired. When I returned home, I was hungry and tired. I had left home fairly early in life. I had left home fairly early in life. I left home fairly early in life. Okay, I left home fairly early in life. One of my earliest memory is of eating with mother. One of my earliest memories is of eating with with mother. Memories we have to say. One of we are saying, as we are saying one of, so memories it takes. The same answers I have repeated. At first I had no idea why I was being pulled up. Then I was about 8 years old, or else you can say that I was about 8 also. I asked myself, should I have done so? When I returned home, return back, we should not say return home. I was hungry and tired. I left home fairly early in life. One of my earliest memories is of eating with mother. Missing letters here, you can say middle, M-I-D-D-L-E, middle. Next word is peaceful, P-E-A-C-E-F-U-L, peaceful. Tuition, T-U-I-T-I-O-N, tuition. Suddenly, S-U-D-D-E-N-L-Y, suddenly. Affairs, A-F-F-A-I-R-S, affairs. Career, C-A-R-E-E-R, career. Receive, R-E-C-E-C-I-V-E, receive. Quietly, Q-U-A-I-E-T-L-Y. Kitchen, K-I-T-C-H-E-N, kitchen. Enough, E-N-O-U-G-H, enough. Now 1.13, underline the silent consonants here. Soften, okay, S-O-F-T-E-N. T is silent here. We don't say soften. Do we say soften? No, soften is the word that we have to pronounce. S-O-F-T-E-N, soften. Okay, soften. Balm, B-A-L-M, balm. L is silent here, B-A-L-M, balm. We don't say balm, okay, balm, wrong, balm. We have to say balm. Knees, okay, knees. K is silent in this word. K is silent. Knees, okay, knees. Night, G-H is silent here. Night we say. T-H-O-U-G-H-T, thought. Again here G-H is silent here in this word, thought. Show, S-H-O-W, W is silent. Show. Dawn. Again here in this word, W again silent, dawn. R, H is silent, R. 80, E-I-G-H-T-Y, 80, G-H is again silent here. News, W is silent here again, news. Now look at the parts of speech. Punctuation with fun with punctuation and punctuation marks I have done in the next slide, I believe. Saved. Yes, she saved and understood frugality, yet there was never a trace of irritation or anger in her about the way of life we led. Now she saved, saved is verb form, and understood frugality, noun, frugality, yet conjunction, there was never, never adverb, a trace of preposition, irritation, noun, or preposition, anger, adjective, in her, pronoun, about the way of life we led, verb. Okay, fun with punctuation, you can just see. My mother, said Govind, is lazy. Now the given sentence, if you really look at, my mother said Govind is lazy. Now mother is saying that Govind is actually lazy. But if I replace the inverted commas and make it said Govind, what happens the meaning? Like what kind of meaning do we get here? My mother said Govind is lazy. My mother said Govind. Okay, my mother is lazy is what we are stressing here. My mother, punctuation marks, you can see. My mother, Ashiyamma, came from a family, one of whom had some time in the past been given the title of Bahadur by the British. She never once asked me to stay back. Should I have done so? So should I not have been so preoccupied with my work and instead spent time with this old lady who I was never to see again. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. This is what the My Mother lesson exercises.